Dr. Bruce McNab here, retired One Health epidemiologist. I have a doctorate in veterinary medicine and a PhD in epidemiology, One Health epidemiology, serving as an epidemiologist in spread of disease in populations of animals and or people, including zoonotic diseases that infect both animals and people, such as the coronavirus causing current COVID-19. This video wants to emphasize today the concept of probabilities of transmission and how they combine. So to illustrate that, I want you to consider 4 people, okay, in a chain. So let's say the first and second person interact such that there's a 100% probability if the first person is infected, is infectious, is spreading the virus, there's a 100% probability they will give it to the second person in that chain. Okay, and then say the second person interacts with a third person such that there's a 100% probability of it spreading from the second to the third. Even though the first and the third people to interact, it gets to the third person. And then say the third to the fourth person have a 100% probability of transmission from the third to the fourth. Then there's a 100% probability of it getting from the first to the second to the third to the fourth person, even though the first and fourth people in that chain are nowhere near each other. They can be on the other side of the globe, okay? And still that chain can be completed if there's a 100% probability of the spread at each step. So now let's say they all make a really serious effort at preventing spread, preventing themselves from getting it by washing their hands, that kind of stuff, by social distancing, and if they have it, presenting probability of them spreading it, again, by washing their hands, coughing into their elbow, social distancing, etc. So let's say they each reduce it to 20%. So say there's a 20% probability of it moving from the first to the second, 20% probability of it moving from the second to the third, and 20% from the third to the fourth. Well, that means the probability of it spreading from the first to the fourth is 20% of 20% of a 20%, or 0.2 times 0.2 times 0.2, which is a less than 1%, a 0.8% probability of it moving from the first, getting all the way to the fourth. Yeah, it might spread to the second, maybe to the third, but the chances of it getting from the first to the fourth is less than 1%. Okay, well, that's a huge decrease in the size of that outbreak by people making an effort. Not perfect, like nobody's perfect, but do the best you can, please, to be an exponential superhero and prevent the number of cases you can, and you will vastly reduce the scale of the outbreak or spread it over time, so our brave healthcare workers have a chance of handling the surge through hospitals. Please help. Thank you.